Hey, someone's coming. And Dio, Quark, and Tenmyoji.
We ran into them a little bit ago. Well, not literally, of course.
I don't know. With a prowl like that, I imagine you run into a lot of things.
Let me see the map.
Brutto che non salta le cose che abbiamo già visto.
That's the same as the map we found in the...
Oh, we found a map like that too. Ours was in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we...
Yeah, just like the other doors.
Ok, questo pare come lo
Looks like we
stesso.
don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Quark, why don't you show them that note we found?
Sure.
Oh? Did it say something like... because if it did, we found ours in the infirmary.
Almeno
So,
queste cose sono uguali.
this is the lounge.
It would seem Zero's notes were telling the truth. Getting back here was easy enough.
That means we could all go visit the infirmary too.
Or the crew quarters.
Hey, Grandpa, check some of your favorite Scott.
Oh, tempting. But I don't really think now's the time. Let's go, buddy. As soon as we get out of here, I can drink all the scotch I want. You can drink all the root beer floats you can stomach.
What? You're gonna get me a root beer?
But, are you sure? Do you have enough money?
Oh, ye of little faith. I found an old factory full of rare earth metals the other day.
Hello. Ovviamente queste cose erano tutte uguali.
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
An ambidex 45 minutes remain until...
Scusami. Esatto, Sigma, scusami.
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody
Fuck
over
if
here.
I know. La virgola dov'era? Strano che ci sia sta differenza.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Okay, come on, Quark.
Then she.
Murdered?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab some.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some pride. Come on, boys, let's go.
Ok, sua moglie, forse.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died. Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or
I'm
something?
just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but... What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No. Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
Ero Alice.
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy?
Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scan. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire...
Yes, I think I should be able to manage that.
Ora voglio un Adam in ogni cosa investigativo.
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Fi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without...
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling.
Yes, there was. But Zero said he locked all the hatches.
You fucking bat! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real—
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on—
well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that one. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole...
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly, but now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman. So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero. Or rather, Zero Senior, I suppose you could. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be There was something else to consider as perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game. Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
10 minutes remain. All players. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure. If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in. Up here.
E come ci è arrivato da solo?
Seriously? That's the best? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble. Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out. This thing. Remember it? Try opening it. Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. Yeah. I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain until
Let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
Cioè, nell'altra route c'è stata tipo 30 minuti a spiegargli tutta la situazione del betray e dell'ally, quindi mi chiedo come fa in 5 minuti in questa.
Look, there's something on the screen. Astute observation.
Almeno qua non si è incazzato, dai.
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions? The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely sound. B.O. is especially loud. For real, B.O. I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions. Answers for anybody, okay? Now, let's get this party started. Let me tell you about this. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney and went through the magenta door. That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing, and it goes the other way.
Mooney's opponent will be Siggy.
Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy and Bo and Quark's enemy will be Ten Me Oldie.
Ok, credo che la nostra scelta sia betray qui.
Well, I guess enemy. After all, if you choose what? Okay then, I think that about does it for the.
Actually,
It'll just have to wait, I guess. After all. No, I won't wait, and didn't you hear me?
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be home. See you later. Have a nice.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
Ah, ok, no, ok, hai fatto giusto, effettivamente, non aveva 30 minuti per parlarne.
We don't know if she'll ally or not. If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3
Stavolta mi sa che l'ascoltiamo.
Exactly.
Sperando, ovviamente, che la route in cui vada sia questa. Perché io mi sto fidando di Luna che mette ally, che ha messo ally pure in questo qua, in questa route qui.
If our BP gets down to 1, it's so.
30 seconds.
Just press the damn button. Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Ten seconds remain. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
When your BP hits 0, you die. That's what I meant.
1.
Wow, con quale velocità.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been. Results will thank you, Ambidex game.
Ok, minchia, che culo. Ho fatto il ragionamento giusto.
Quello che mi ha fatto vedere e mi risulta solo che è la distanza il problema.
Per quanto sia la scelta più stronza.
A distanza.
Lo so, però stiamo cercando di fare tutte le scelte sbagliate per l'inizio. Perché sono quelle che sicuramente vanno ai finali un pochettino, cioè dritto per dritto si va al finale.
Well, you chose betray because of what I said. Don't worry. You made the right choice. Well, Zero will tell you if I lied or not.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the result.
You'll see in a minute. Let's go, Sigma.
È meglio toglierci prima tutte quante le cose sbagliate. Almeno per secondo il mio valore morale.
Good.
Coso? Scary movie.
Looks like you're all here. Let's get ready to rock!
Ora hanno fatto tutti quanti ally a parte noi.
If everybody
Perché
would
come,
please direct their eyes to this monitor.
perché come dicevo ci sono Clover e Alice che sicuramente, visto che sono in gruppi diversi, si mettono alle vicende, e poi ci sono anche il bambino e il vecchio. Minchia, ora è brutto sentire Luna. Ah, attenzione! E invece hanno fatto tutti i betray? No, sta cosa non ha senso. Cioè, o ha cliccato Dio e qualche non gliel'ha voluto far fare. Ma Clover e Alice proprio non me l'aspettavo.
Here are the results. Now, let us check the numbers.
Minchia, spero che Luna non abbia una brutta reazione. No.
Sigma, why did you and Vi do that? All we had to do was choose ally 3 times, and we could all escape together. After this, we only would have needed 2 more rounds, and we would have all had 9 points. But now why?
No.
It was me. I told him to betray you.
What?
There's a way to get out faster. If you're successful twice with betray, you'll get 3 points each time, which gives you 6. That means you'll have 9 BP after the second AB game.
I know that. Is that why you chose betray? So you can escape before the rest?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get out first or anything. Just wanted to have a little leverage.
How is leverage supposed to help you?
Well, I was planning on getting out of here with everybody else, and
You're lying. What makes you think I'm going to believe that?
Oh.
Hey, what were you thinking?
I'm sorry, Alice. I didn't think you'd choose ally.
Questo effettivamente è giusto. Effettivamente questo è giusto.
What? You really think I'd betray you?
Well, no. That's what I thought at first.
But Kay told you to choose betray, didn't?
Yes, I did. I was sure you would vote similarly.
Are you listening? I'm not going to vote betray against Clover.
Is that so?
Mica ora sono
You never
tutti. È
considered
fatto
that you
roiarlo
might
veramente
choose to
tutti
betray
contro
you?
tutti.
What?
Clover would never choose that, of course. But what if I was your sole opponent? I understand it might seem strange of me to say this, but who would trust a man who hides his... If I were in your position, I would be quite certain my masked opponent would choose betray.
Well, but it wasn't just you. Clover was there too.
Yes, she was.
La faccia standard di Clover è la peggiore, secondo me.
Do you think she would have had any chance?
Perché non ha espressione, cioè è praticamente sempre sorridente. Cioè qualsiasi cosa stia succedendo sorride.
I was certain you'd choose betray for that very reason.
So that was why you did it.
Yes.
After he explained his thinking to me, I thought he had a good point.
It's all right. I understand.
Lo
I'm
sei
so
meritato.
sorry.
Anche adesso, cioè, non è che è triste, sta comunque sorridendo, cioè, è fatta male proprio, cioè, le espressioni rispetto al primo sono calate tantissimo, perché almeno nel primo, cazzo, si vedeva quando uno era incazzato, triste o scioccato.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next.
Ma io voglio sentire Tenmyoji. Aspetta, no, non ho
Let me
visto.
give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust that kid as far as I can throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
Quindi il bambino ha messo B3 e voleva mettere B3 anche contro Luna.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well,
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoji.
Or alas. Or Mooney. Or maybe every.
What?
Why?
yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized.
I see. Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 beat. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide.
Well,
Is there anything else you'd convenient? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair.
Adesso lei si incazza, eh? Mhm.
After all, it's not like anybody else knew, right? Right? Fine.
Yeah, I guess so.
Me too. Mine's cyan now.
Oh no, sono con Alice.
Mine too.
E Clover.
Wait, I guess the colors weren't the only thing that changed. It switched from pair to solo.
You're right. Mine switched from solo.
Mine is now a solo as well.
Yep, looks like mine's changed too. I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm still a pair.
The 3 of us seem to be magenta now as well.
I'm yellow.
Povera Luna, minchia, adesso è tipo punished tantissimo, è troppo
And it
triste.
still says solo. Fi, you and Dio are yellow now too.
Yeah.
Minchia, adesso Luna è sfacciatissima.
Looks like I'm a pair.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary? How about this?
Scusa un attimo, mi tolgo i cosi, i nuovi.
This New Year's Eve, then? Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Wait a minute. When were you grabbed? Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
E questo ci conferma una cosa che è passato anche più tempo, quindi presumibilmente saranno passati anche anni.
I think it was the 20th.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
Non si legge IV mai nella vita il coso. Cioè, traduzione è un 4 romano quello.
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right. I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Interessante che ci sia questa informazione in questa rotta e non nell'altra.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Well, maybe it's because we were asleep for so. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them. Beats me.
I have no idea.
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
A cat?
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Didn't make any sense to me though. Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Well, actually there was one.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide. The right moment to mention it just never came up. Well, see for yourself. Yeah, it was in the safe.
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
Just read the article.
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure, but look at us. We seem pretty healthy.
Presumibilmente Luna fa parte delle organizzazioni perché lei conosce cos'è Radical 6 per il fatto che lei ci abbia detto con cosa si può curare.
Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms
Presumibilmente
of
fa parte
Radical 6
del
are.
V. Del WHO.
But if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapeless. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease?
Mica l'unica cosa che la tua faccia non è l'unica malattia che c'è in te.
You want to touch it, don't you, boy?
Perché?
I can see it in your eye. Go on.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people? This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this Nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game? Yes, it.
Quello come si sono dimenticati dell'anziana che è appena morta.
Probably not.
That's true. I hope they're all right. Neither have I.
Me either.
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Questa cosa è molto presa da Danganronpa, secondo me.
Alice and I are gonna stick around. You know, just in case you miss something. Don't really feel like I can trust your eyes.
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Sembra che qualcuno non abbia parlato per il fatto che hanno fatto betray al vecchio.
Nothing yet.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here. Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Fi, please. Why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change. Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know.
You still can't remember any?
No, not even a little, unfortunately. Are you suspicious of me too?
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance. No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not. But I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, in a way, it almost feels natural. I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No. I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. But there is something I'd like to ask you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or... A hole?
Altre informazioni nuove.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then. Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does, but that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you?
Non se sarai sempre abituato ad averli per sempre.
That's what wearing this suit is like.
Lo dico per esperienza.
Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do? Where do you plan to go? Very well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again, excuse me.
Ovviamente qui c'è di nuovo la cosa dell'esplosivo, mi pare.
Sigma, what are you doing here? Huh, I wonder. Oh, you think so? But you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Ma ora ci penso. Nella rotta qua lo dovremmo tradire anche noi. No. Mi chiama povero. Se li è beccati da tutti.
Why do you want to know?
Sì, no, ma veramente. No, ma infatti ci sono rimasto male per Quark.
Sigma, where'd you... No, I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other...
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Ten. We decided we'd split up to invent.
Ah, quindi stanno... stiamo vedendo la parte prima che loro trovano la bomba. Perché loro stanno cercando insieme.
Zero. No, I meant I found 0 things.
I didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility.
Però tecnicamente qui non abbiamo visto nessuna visione di una bomba, quindi presumibilmente non ce n'è una.
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of them.
Che stanza di merda.
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment. So rich, powerful people can watch.
Quella è Danganronpa.
Yes, they're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the...
No, Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what do we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Senior is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer. Well, Alice and I can't be Zero. What? Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know
I guess you could say we're co-workers. An organization?
Ok, che già noi abbiamo letto nel coso. No, non lo faccio. Non lo faccio.
That's kind of vague.
Allora, il massimo che faccio è girare intorno col mouse.
That's...
Perché ci perderei troppo tempo a farlo.
I can't tell you. I mean, I can't just forget about it.
Why can't you tell us?
Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Yeah. What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Hey, sorry to butt in, but it's time to go.
Infatti la bomba non c'è in questa route perché lui non l'ha vista. Quindi non c'è nessuno che sospetta di noi.
You think?
Oh, I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors.
Questo è interessante come cosa. Sì, ma hanno deciso le coppie.
Chromatic doors have
Ah, vero, sì, l'hanno fatto.
5 minutes remain until.
Ugh, you're late. What were you doing? An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without... Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door before it. Are you trying to kill... Are you kidding me? Think it through, Yes, you can go through the primary. Now, you're standing in front of the second. The time limit comes, and the primary... Now what? Now you're stuck, is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the secondary door. Do you understand?
There'd be no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
Sorry for worrying you, Quark.
In any event, now is hardly the
Non
time
gliene
to
sta
be
facendo
fighting
niente
like
a
this.
Quark, strano. Quark. Forse è già malato? Per questo ha scelto di fare betray.
As you can see, the primary doors have already opened. You must hurry and decide who will be going through which door and with whom.
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible
È vero, qui non posso decidere io. Qui tecnicamente avrei deciso.
Three minutes.
I'm not going with Kay. I had enough of that last time. Thank you very much.
Oh dear. Seems I'm not wanted.
Povero.
I'd like Luna to come with us.
Huh?
No,
Me?
povera.
Need someone gullible for the next round?
Hey, shut up. Aren't you my partner?
Maybe. But I don't want her to think that means I agree with you.
You betrayed me last time, and Dio. You betrayed Tenmyoji.
Ah, come on. Didn't I tell... It was Quark who...
Dio! Stop saying that!
Anyway, Fi and I
Non
won't
so
be
perché
choosing betray this
io mi
time.
sto fidando di lui. Non credo che sia stato lui a dire betray sia con sia con Luna quando c'era nell'altra route, sia con Tenmyoji.
Your BP's 1 right now, isn't it? If you chose ally and we chose betray, what would it be?
-1. I'd die.
I didn't want to say it straight out, but we're not gonna go that far just to get out of here, right, Fi?
Yeah.
Nessuno si fida di nessuno. Sta route è pesante.
Okay, then I'm going to take a chance. Yes, I've made up my mind.
Then that means Quark and I will be going with Kay, since it looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Yes, I am.
Then I get to go with Alice again. I'm totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was I want to try to make up for it.
Quindi
So
noi
we're
facciamo
going with
bidere
option
su
C,
Clover. Perché tanto lei già c'ha 3 punti.
That means each group is going through a complementary door. Sigma, Alice, and Clover are going through the red door. Ten Myoji, Quark, and Kay are going through the green door. And finally, Dio, Luna, and I are going through the blue door. Any objections?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic door.
Vediamo in che stanza ci finiamo. Quindi c'è la porta, stanza e due novel. Infatti, stanza e 2 novel. Ah, qui è più lungo di uno. Non me ne ero reso conto. Qui è più lungo di uno rispetto agli altri. Quindi presumibilmente, facendo il ragionamento di questa stessa cosa, questo è un blocco della route. Quindi qui non ci si può arrivare finché non c'è una condizione soddisfatta.
There are 3 doors, but it looks like they're all locked.
I wonder what this thing does.
Well, it's got a lever.
Can you pull that, Sigma?
Ah, stavolta ha detto sì di subito.
It opened the door on the...
Details, details. Hardly seems important to me. They gave us the way forward. I say we take it. Come along now.
Ok. Ci sono un sacco di numeri, sta cosa mi preoccupa.
Whoa! This is amazing!
E la tua reazione non mi conferma nulla.
Who'd ever need this much underwear? Well, I mean, all these boxes and stuff are panties, right? And there are a lot of boxes. Isn't that what it said on the door?
Clover dear, it didn't say
Pantry?
It's where you keep food.
Wow, sei stupida.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense.
Ora si spiega perché Junpei non ha scelto te.
I'd say it's a water storage tank.
It's totally full of water.
The stuff on the shelves looks like it's mostly bread, maybe a few pastries, but no panties. Clover was right that there's a lot, though. I'd have to agree.
Maybe it's where they quarantine sick people.
Didn't we tell you about radical sick?
I guess that story really was.
Me either. Giving us food is all well and good, but no spare underwear? That's unforgivable.
Quindi presumibilmente questa route si può finire. Mi sa che entro oggi o entro domani abbiamo il primo finale.
Seriously? How long are you guys going to keep making fun of me for that?
Oddio, troppi numeri.
Dopo ti devi di qua.
Non l'ho fatto apposta. Ops.
Ok, fagioli le vuoi con la pasta?
Va bene.
Allora, Bob.
Facile. Già già. Non mi fa aprire. Odio quando mi clicco fuori dalla schermata e mi si toglie il gioco da davanti. Ma che è sta roba?
Andiamo a mettere un pochino di profumo, vieni. Vieni, papà.
Come lo sposto? Ok, interessante questa cosa. Non mi ci fa andare più qua veramente? Ah, non lo posso spostare proprio? Ok. Quindi lo svuota sempre. E come faccio ad arrivare a 7? Oh, ho un'idea. Ci deve essere un modo per metterli insieme. Abbiamo poche mosse per quanto riguardano i movimenti. Enigma è terrificante. Certamente dovrei mettere un blocco qui. Non so però come farglielo arrivare. Non era quello che volevo fare. Il fatto che si congelano subito è un problema, perché io vorrei cercare di metterne uno, di farne arrivare uno qua per portarlo subito di sotto, perché così almeno se arriva a questo può arrivare qui e si ferma sopra. Il problema è che forse se ne dovrebbe mettere poi un altro sotto. Cioè uno come lo ferma qui? Perché quelli si congelano. Non saprei. Non so perché tornate indietro, io volevo andare sotto. Non ne ho idea. Sono posizionati troppo a culo. Cioè, perché qua forse due si devono mettere per forza. Però qua non si possono mettere perché questo va direttamente a destra. Però qua c'è una mossa in meno. Non è che questo si ghiaccia subito, cioè il movimento non lo sto manco facendo. È sicuro che dobbiamo portarne uno qua, però ce ne servirebbe un altro da mettere qui a bloccare questo, oppure bisognerebbe comunque bloccare sempre qua sotto. Ma come cazzo allora ci arrivo? Come cazzo ci arrivo? Questo si blocca così. No. È ora. Non lo so. Non lo so. Non lo so che movimento gli devo fare. Ho provato tutte le combinazioni che mi vengono in mente. Prova. Perché qui non c'è un modo per farne arrivare uno. Boh. Questo era troppo complicato. Ora, questo... Il giorno che l'uomo è stato sequestrato. Se pensiamo che l'uomo sia Sigma, perché l'unico uomo della stanza sarebbe il 24 dicembre, ma non me lo fa comunque, non me lo fa cliccare. Cioè devo attivare qualcosa prima. Ok, questo è dei cosi segreti, se non mi sbaglio. E almeno questo l'abbiamo finito. Non ho idea di come si pronunciano 3/4 di ste cose. Però tecnicamente lo schizzo dietro è quello della stanza della lounge. Ah, i Free the Soul mi pare che era la... Ok, era l'organizzazione in cui faceva parte Ace. Cosa? Se ne parlavano nel primo gioco, perché che di quello no. No, no, non viene detto. Infatti me l'era appuntato quando si era visto il file che è scritto su di lui. Sempre il numero 9. Y è il nome delle celle iniziali del fratello, sicuramente. Ok, ora quello che ci manca è sta cosa qui. Il problema è che ora non so come farle ste cose d'acqua. Quindi non si deve fare niente con queste cose. Non so come fare funzionare sta cosa, perché tecnicamente il coso per l'acqua ce l'abbiamo. Cioè per fare acqua potabile dobbiamo fare 7, acqua ionizzata dobbiamo fare 9, però non li possiamo fare. Ok, abbiamo 6. 6 più 1 fa 7, quindi tecnicamente acqua potabile ne abbiamo 2 di acqua potabile più 1 che sta nel becker. Quindi il 3 è 8. Il 3 è 8 al momento. Quindi per fare acqua potabile dobbiamo fare 2 più 2. Buonasera anche a te, John. Presumo. Mi sa che dobbiamo fare più tentativi. Questa abbiamo visto che è la sopra la drinking water, perché è più chiara. Quindi se mettiamo il più 2 è di questo colorito qui, che sarebbe... Ah no, mi sa che è 9 quella che abbiamo visto prima, quindi questa è 8. Ah, poi ho iniziato, quindi è più 3. Facciamo il più 1. Ok, il colorito è questo qui. Forse è questo dentro un water. Ora proviamo il meno 2. Il colorito è rossastro. Acido. Ce l'abbiamo. Basic e neutral sono sbagliati. Acid invece è vero. Quindi proviamo il meno 1. È giallognolo. Quindi è 5. Quindi se mettiamo 0 è verde di questo colorito qui o è più chiaro? Yellow green. Questo è che loro mi dicono effettivamente che cos'è. Ok, quindi questo è giusto. Basic water però che cos'è? Quella con 10 praticamente, 9. Quindi questo è neutral. Ora noi dobbiamo arrivare a fare 9 praticamente. Abbiamo sbagliato effettivamente l'acqua. Ok, giusto. E dovremmo aver finito. No, sono tutte quante il gioco. E sopra non ne ho altre. Ah, sono quelle che sono scritte qui, però tecnicamente io non le posso prendere quelle cose lì. O devo cliccare qualcosa qui? Ho sbagliato. Va bene, Andre, buona serata. Ah, bene, è cresciuto il gioco. Va bene. Continuiamo poi la prossima volta. Buona serata.